How's it going, everybody? So, as many of you probably know, I have recently acquired a new toy. I know I'm not talking about my camera. Too bad for you. But yeah. Well, I'll just show you and let the presentation explain. So this is currently my vehicle. We all know this, right? It's a 2002 Chevy S10 four-wheel drive extended cab. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Put a little bit of money into it, putting a new motor in it. But that's my new toy. 1984 Chevy El Camino. As some of you know, in previous years I owned another El Camino. It was burgundy with hood scoops. Very, very similar to this, obviously, because it was a year apart. Like I said, this is an 84, that was an 85. The major differences, well, first off, this one's not pretty. My other one was a beautiful, beautiful machine. No rust whatsoever, no dents whatsoever. Had a 350 under the hood. Now, this one, as you can see, has had some body issues. My old one's 350 did not run that well. It had a standard basic transmission, nothing's fancy, with a quadra-junker 4-barrel exhaust. Now this one is a little bit different. Instead of having a 350 in this one is stock with the 305. But the 305 is not just the 305 anymore. There we have a freshly rebuilt 305 with 12,000 miles on it, connected to a 350 turbo transmission, all Edelbrock top. Now this one runs super nice, has almost no issues. I hate to say it, but it runs better than the 350 did. 350 had a little bit of issues though. As you can tell, it's dirty. I have spent a little bit of time today working on cleaning the car in general, because the bed of this was full of leaves and garbage from the person that I got it from previously. It does, as the stickers show, it does have a complete Flowmaster exhaust system, which come out right there on both sides. It has actually very nice wheels on it. Once I get them all polished up and back to chrome, it'll look beautiful. Interior is the same color, miraculously, as my previous El Camino, except for my previous El Camino, whoa, you can't see in there. My previous El Camino did not have cloth seats. It actually had a leather bench seat. I should have done this sooner. It's gotten too dark, unfortunately. See if I can get down here. Dash is cracked, which is to be expected. But other than that, interior and everything is actually in really good shape. It's all the stock interior. Now, for the part that I know the gearheads are waiting for me to start it up. As most people know, when you record a startup of a vehicle, it sounds like crap. Just because speaker quality, all that crap, it just doesn't sound good. I'm still going to do it just so you can see it and hear it to an extent. But for those of you that remember the old El Camino, this is definitely not it. But it will be better. My old one had a lot of transmission and carbureted issues. This one has none. So this one we're going to keep. The only really issue with this guy is it needs body work out the rear. which is fine because I just happen to have a very expensive, very nice red crimson paint that this will be in the next couple months. So I will take photos before, after, during, such, and post them as a streaming video. But before we do the startup, we're gonna give you what I just realized was the Christmas edition of my vehicles. So you got the green truck and the red El Camino. Eventually that will be a dark red, so it'll match perfectly. So, but anyways, let me set this guy down in a point of view where you can get a nice shot. Let's see if I can do this without my phone falling over. That might not be possible. There we go. The old one, I had to break the exhaust. I don't know if you heard that, but for any of you that remember my old El Camino, I broke the exhaust on it so it would sound good. I didn't have to on this one. This one sounds really, really just ballsy without me breaking the exhaust. But gotta love that. Alright guys, had to show you. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I do. Rock on.